Hello everyone, JWA Park here. So, if you guys did look at my vlog, then you guys exactly know what I'm going to talk about right this instant. And I'm going to talk kind of, sort of, on my own view of BAP. And, how Martina's view in particular, it was not Simon and Martina at the time, it was literally just Martina. I'm saying it, really. And how I think about how the babies reacted. I kind of sort of touched on the subject already, but I didn't really go into too much detail with it. So in this video, which is all of you guys see on my main channel, because it's kind of like K-pop news here, I'm going to go off on that. So I remember the first thing I said was that the only reason that Martina's view became controversial was simply because that it's just because they're popular. Because they were popular and babies saw the BAP name, they said let's look at this video, and then got mad because the view of Martina was not the same of their own. I touched on this subject already, and I'm going to go over it. Because let's be fair, let's be honest here. When it comes to having a biased group, because you guys know, literally at my heart, I'm a B. I'm a beauty, and I'm an elf. If someone's something bad about them, though, I wouldn't be too upset about it, and that's simply because I know that that is their opinion, that is their view of Super Junior and or Beast. Similar to how I would feel about VIX and BTS. Now, so, like I said, the main reason that this has become so controversial and why some people are complaining is just that Martina's view and Simon's view did not match with their own view of BTS. Because to them, to the babies that commented, BTS is like this high up there with, I don't know, Big Bang or something like that, or Block B or whoever they want to put up there with, you know, BAP. And they did not account. For the fact that even though BAP has this huge international fan base, they did not account, apparently, for people who were just a mutual party and looking at it from, obviously, a different standpoint rather than a baby's. Now, I do have a few friends that are, well, one friend. I do have a friend here that is an absolute baby. She's biased. She's jungle biased. And I know that if she saw this video, she's going to flip out on me. And I don't know, she may not call me a friend anymore. I don't know, because we connect over J-Rock too. So, I'm not going to say her name, though. But either way, I do agree with Martina in the fact that, one, I have not followed BAP, and I really don't know a lot of their songs, but from what I have seen from them, their music has lost a lot of its power. To be honest, I want more songs similar to Warrior, Power, and No Mercy, in not only the style of the song, but also the lyrics of the song, and that is important, because I know that, what was it, after No Mercy, Crash, and they had Stop It, and those two songs were like, oh, Stop It was just, oh god, it was terrible. Stop It was just so bad. Anyway, then what came out after that? I want to say it was like Rain Sound or something like that. I want to say Rain Sound came out after that. And Rain Sound was so. It was alright. They started losing their edge around that time, around the Crash to Rain Sound era. That's when they started to lose that power. Then they came back later with One Shot, and I was like, yes, One Shot, this is what I needed. And I forgot what they came back with after that. I think it was Hurricane. I think. Some babies, correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it was Hurricane. Hurricane was okay. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I was kind of in the middle. So I was like, meh. It's good. It's a good song for when you're already hype. Not to get you hype. Well, for me anyway. For me, that's the song I listen to when I'm already hyped up. Which means I will have an extensive playlist before Hurricane would come on. But that's just me personally. Yeah. Then they came out with Bad Man, and I got happy again. I was like, yes, this is my song, and I love it. I'm a bad man. Like, I like that. That was really nice. And then they came out with Angel, to be fair, I did not actually listen to it when it first came out, but listened to it afterwards in a live performance. Meh, I'm kind of so-so about the song as well. It's kind of so-so about this one too. Now, please do remember, babies out there, and I know a lot of you are going to be raging all over my, I don't know, my Twitters and my blogs and my videos and all the great stuff and whatever you're going to do. But listen here, when I say this is personal opinion, I mean this is my personal opinion, meaning that I did not follow BAP from their debut up until now. I have not truly followed every last thing they did. I have not heard all of their albums, so I don't know a lot of the songs that you guys will talk to me about. So, meh. That's really what I'm saying here. So, I'm saying in just the title songs that I heard of, that I knew about, and I don't even think Crash was one of them. But I just knew it was somewhere in all K-pop, I don't know. But I'm just telling you the songs that I noticed about, or that I was noticed, or that I was told about, and that's the only reason why I do know those songs. I don't know the whole albums, I haven't heard the whole albums, so do not think that I know every last thing they've done. Now, when I say that they lost their edge, this is what I mean. We had a pretty shocking downgrade. And this is really, I really want to, like, kind of rate them. So, it's like, their debut songs were here. I'm talking about the first two, not No Mercy, because it was slightly below in that it was still powerful, but it was, like, I didn't like some parts at first, and I got to like them later. So, that's why I'm saying that it's slightly lower. Then they had Crash and Stop It, and that put them way down there, like, down there, to put them way down, and it was just because they do not fit a cutie concept. I don't want them to do that ever again. That was terrible. Then they had Rain Sound, and Rain Sound was it was so I don't quite know what to say for Rain Sound, simply because I don't like the rest of the song. I like the chorus part of it. I do like the chorus part. But, I mean, like, for me, the rapping is slightly awkward, and, like, it started to irritate me later, and then I was like, nah, I can't deal with the song anymore. So, yeah, I don't know, I think it was just me, actually. That could be just me. But anyway, after Rain Sound, what song was it after that? I don't know, Hurricane. Hurricane put them kind of at the same, even slightly lower than No Mercy. Like I said before, it's a song that I would put in a playlist to get me a hype, but I would already be hyped by the time the song played, honestly. So, I don't know what to say about that. Then they came out with One Shot. One Shot put them above their debut, so I like that song a lot. And the next song I knew of them was Bad Man, so unless they released a song in between those two times, I don't know. But the next song that I heard was Bad Man, so it put them even above the other songs. So I was like, yes, BAP is what I wanted from you guys. And then they did Angel, which for me put them really directly in the same line as like Rain Sound, kind of. And it's not for the sound of the song, more like what I found out the lyrics were about later, and kind of like the video itself. But either way, you guys, still, that's just my personal opinion, my personal ranking of all the songs that I know of BAP until this time. So, I don't know, I'm not quite favorable of this recent comeback. They've kind of, a lot of their songs are ranked a little bit lower than the four songs that are my favorite, which is Warrior Power, One Shot, and Bad Man. I know they have a lot more of their songs, but those are my top 4 from them. I don't even have top 5. That's how sad it is. But I mean, if I had to make it a top 5, then I guess No Mercy would be number 5. That's all I can really think about. Now, on to the rest of what I was saying, because I already spent, like, I don't know, 10 minutes on that. Okay, so let me think here. So, I kind of want to go back to what I was saying about the fans putting BAP a little too high of a pedestal. Really, this was, now, Actually, let me go on to my own comment and how I said I agree with Martina and all that great stuff. Okay, let's go into that. So if any of you have followed me on Google Plus right now, you guys may have seen my comment on their video saying that I agree with Martina and I have to vote for BTS. It was a BAP versus BTS Viewer's Choice Awards. I said BTS, and I said BAP has lost the edge that they had. I said I don't quite enjoy them that much anymore, and it stays true because I don't quite like Angel, but I don't really hate it. I'm kind of so on that song as well. Now, what happened was that somebody, whoever she was or he was, most likely a girl because it was a baby, I'm pretty sure, they wrote a comment to me almost immediately, and that person labeled off some songs, and being sarcastic like they thought they were being, this person went on and said, oh, so this song is to this song is to that, and this song is to this. Whatever. So then she was like, I understand your point. This was the most stupidest thing this was the stupidest thing I actually saw anyone write to me on a YouTube channel, on a YouTube video, on YouTube in general. I understand this is your personal opinion, but to say they're not the same BAP anymore, that is ridiculous. You'll eat your words, I promise you. Blah, blah, blah. All that great stuff. Okay. You just said that you know it's my personal opinion. How much more? What else did you need to write? If you know that's my personal opinion on it, then obviously there's a reason for me posting it, and that's because it was my opinion. So whatever you are trying to say is now invalid after that. You had to end it right there. So I remember she also wrote, if we don't let them evolve, then they'll just disappear, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let them evolve. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm letting them go. Let them be free if they want to be free. That's what K-pop companies do anyway. They will advance them on to the next level, except if you're girls' generation. You will never evolve, ever. You will stay a cutie girl for as long as you can be. But let BAP evolve. Let them do so. Let them do sappy love songs if they feel like it. Let them do ballads. Let them do rock songs. Let them do whatever the heck they feel like. However, it does not mean that I will follow them completely 100%. Same thing with VIX. It doesn't mean that I have to follow them like that. Even though, yes, I can consider myself a starlight. I can consider myself an elf, a beauty, a baby. What's BTS again? ARMY. I consider myself a fan of all of these groups. But it does not mean at any point in time that I am obligated to love and like every last thing that they do. This is the greatest example here. We all know Super Junior here. There's no question about that. We all know Super Junior. However, we all know that when Spy came out, not everyone liked that song. And a lot of people disliked that song a lot. So a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, how could they do this? This is just a terrible song, blah, blah, blah. That is their personal opinion. They can be elves all their lives if they felt like it, but it does not mean that they loved every last thing that they did. That was a lot of people's opinion, that they just didn't like Spy. However, I, personally, as an elf, did like Spy. And I emphasized the word personally, because that is an important word that I think the babies who are writing on the HR Kimchi page has forgotten that word personal. Personal and opinion. They lost the track of those two words. Yes, Simon and Martina, HR Kimchi, they're very, 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 very popular. And yes, they have to be careful. They can, if they want to, be careful of whatever it is that they're going to say. But please do remember that that is still their channel. So they have the right to say whatever they want on their channel, because you know what? It's their channel. You as one person, or as a fan, if you truly are one, you guys can kind of go along with that. It's similar to how Jonghyun's Shiny Jonghyun supported gay rights, and a whole bunch of people left the Shawwall fandom. If you guys were true Shawwalls, you guys would kind of just still stay there. That was a personal thing that he was doing. That was his personal opinion. If he was supporting gay rights, he believed in it, and that was his thing. But a lot of other people apparently did not agree with it, and they left. That was all that they did. That was not supportive of Jonghyun and or of SHINee. So if the rest of SHINee came out like that, then what? They wouldn't have any more fans? Is that what you guys are trying to say here? So if Samina Martina blasted almost every other band out there, would all of you leave though? Like, just because of their opinion that was not matching with yours, would you really leave? Would you really just forget about, like, oh, I don't like them anymore? How dare they say that about my favorite band? How dare they say about my oppas, about my Nunas for you guys out there, or my Dongsungs for the Nunas out there, and the Unis and all the other people, Hyungs and whatever. Are you really going to berate them for their personal opinion? Can you really do that? No, because it's their opinion. That's just the main point of this, is that it's their opinion, and you cannot force your own opinion against someone else's. So if they didn't like it, if they do not like what BAP is releasing as of late, that is their personal opinion. You, as a baby, as a Starlight, as a ARMY, as a Melody, as any fandom that they decide to talk about that day, you have to take it. You don't have to blow it up like this. It didn't have to be blown up. It was very simple. All people had to do was say, oh, you know what? Personal opinion. That's what it was. You have your own opinion. Keep with it. There was no reason for it to have blown up as much as it did. And yes, I know that this video here will bring more controversy to myself and to EYK as well. But I want you guys to remember that there is such thing as personal opinion, even if it is on YouTube, and even if it does mean that they have tons and tons of fans. It doesn't matter. It's their channel. Let them do what they want. I'm going to do what I want with my channels. That's why I got vlogs, and that's why I have makeup, and that's why I have this channel as well. That was a lot of talking just then, wasn't it? So, anyway, you guys, I'm going to end it here because I do not want to do another a full 20-minute rant on this, even though I definitely could. However, I will post on the J blogs with you. That's my other blog to go with the vlog channel, but I will actually replace the last vlog. The vlog is supposed to go with this. I'm going to put this whole rant in there instead. So if I was talking too fast for you guys can actually go check out the blog post when it's up. And yeah, so I'm going to end this rant, this K-pop news segment, I guess, with you. I'm ending it off with a question. So, I talked a lot about personal opinion and how it's affecting everybody in this case. So, if you guys do watch EYK, what did you think about their criticism of BAP? And what do you think about BAP? Those are two questions I'm going to ask you guys today. I hope I do get some comments this time. I'm really curious. I want to know what you guys will think about everyone else, about other people. I would love to know it. And also, freaking huge shout out to EYK, who they're really cool people. I like them. I have not unsubscribed to them. I still appreciate that they are so honest and truthful with what they're doing. You guys, a lot of people saying they're getting lazy. No, I just think they're being honest and truthful, and that's what they should be doing. So, EYK, I still love you guys. I hope you guys do really well, because I'm still going to be here with you guys, promise. And promise. 약속해. And I will see you guys next time. 안녕.